In this video, we will learn these 6 advanced Google search operators: intitle, all intitle, in URL, all in URL, and both implicit and explicit version of and verbatim, which is the exact match operator, which is basically a set of quotation marks. And we will learn these operators by using an example. But first, I would like to briefly explain what does it mean. Intitle is an advanced Google search operator, and if you use this operator, and I will show you how to use this, what Google will look for is that Google will find all the web pages in which any of the word which you have put in your search query is present, even if one word is present or 2 words or 3 words. So the way intitle works is, I will show you the syntax of intitle in a moment, but if you use intitle, Google will find pages with any of the word or words are present in the title. So if you are using 3 words in your search term, in your search query, Google will see if any of those words is present in the title of a web page, then Google will present that result. When you use all in title, then Google will make sure that all the words included in the search query must be in the title to become a result. So until all words are not present in the title, Google will not show the result. In URL and all in URL, this time Google will not look at the title of the web page. Google will look at the web address of that web page, because URL basically means web address. URL is the abbreviation of Uniform Resource Locator, but in simple words, it's a web address. Now, for example, you are using all in URL. So Google will see that if all of the words of your search query are in the web address of a particular page, Google will show that page in the results. And is by default present in your search query if you are using more than one words. But you can also use and in conjunction with other operators. For example, in title, in URL, and this we will see in the example. So verbatim means that exact match operator. If you put something in the quotation marks, some phrase, some search term or search query, then Google will only show those results in which it will find that exact phrase. So these are the operators we are going to practice, and we will see how we can make use of these operators. So let's do some practice. So we are looking for free TAFE courses online. So TAFE is a department in Australia where students can do diplomas. It's abbreviation of training and further education. So let us assume we are searching for free TAFE courses online. So the first method is just start with the basic search. So free TAFE courses online. So we put this term, we press enter. Here as you can see that we got 6.2 million results, which is too much to consume or even look at. Now, what Google is searching for? Google is searching for the web pages where free, TAFE, courses and online, all words are present. So what will happen if I reduce this online, for example, free TAFE courses? So let's assume that I remove this and I search again. Now results have increased because now I have removed one AND condition. So now Google has to see only 3 words in conjunction: free, and TAFE, and courses. So this is implicit AND. No, this is not generally true. For example, I have removed the 4th word from my search query and my results have increased, but the effect of every word is different. For example, if I remove this free, so now we have 14 million results, but if I remove this free from here, so I would expect based on my previous experience that I will get even more results. But now if I enter, my results are 11 million, 11.7 million, because the effect of free was different. So this is how it works. Normally, when you put a broader term, for example, if I put just courses, as you can see that now we have a lot more results because this is a more broader term. So generally, if you use a broader term, you will get more results. So this is one thing you should note, that the broader the term, the more results you will get. And if you use longer search queries, which are sometimes called long tail keywords, so you will get fewer results. Now let us put our original search query in quotation marks. Now I have put my original search query in quotation marks, and now Google will look for exact phrase. If I press enter now we only get 13,200 results, because now we are looking for exact phrase. And now the next point is using intitle or all intitle. So what is the logic why we would like to use intitle? Because we think that the articles or the web pages which have exact this phrase in the title of the web page, they are more relevant to us. Because if the title of something is free TAFE courses online, it means that someone is presenting a very relevant information there. So therefore we want to use intitle operator now. So in order to use intitle, we type in title and then colon, and without any space we just enter, and this time we get only 11 results. Now next thing, we want to find whether someone is using these words or this phrase in the URL, because if someone is using this in the URL, it means that that person might be trying to rank for this word or this phrase. Because when you want to rank for something, it's part of your strategy that you put those keywords or that phrase in the URL. So that result could be even more relevant, because someone is trying to rank for something, so it means the information is more relevant and of high value. So therefore now we want to check for in URL. So if I do in URL, I can go further from 11 to 9 results, and now even more manageable. So this is just one example. Not every example you will get 9 results. Even after doing in URL, you might get some results in hundreds or even in thousands for some keywords. But this is just an example to show you that how you can use these search operators in order to reduce the search results. If I remove the quotation marks and use all in URL, I get 18 results, because now I am not looking for the exact phrase, and therefore results are increased a little bit. And sometimes you want to increase the result. For example, I looked in those 9 results and I couldn't find the appropriate information. Now I want to increase the results a little bit, because this is not a hard and fast rule that if someone is putting that in the URL or in the title, so now this information is perfect. It is more logical to think that that information will be perfect or more relevant, but it's not a hard and fast rule. This is just a search method. So you have to look at the information and decide whether this information is relevant. But this is how you can use these operators in order to change the number of search results.